Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another book review for you guys. So if you guys like romance or Lifetime movies, like especially their holiday ones, they get me every single time. I like get sucked in and I am like, oh, I'll watch one, and I end up watching like all day of them. Yeah. So if you guys are like me at that aspect, if you guys need something to kind of hold you over until those kind of pop back on, definitely check out RaeAnne Thayne's Haven Point series. So this is I think the 6th book in the series, and it is called Serenity Harbor. It comes out June 27th, and it is amazing. Like, I love it so much. And so I'm going to kind of talk about it with you guys today. So if you guys definitely think this is something that sounds like you, stay tuned. If not, feel free to go ahead and leave if you're, just not into the lovey-dovey romance kind of thing. But I hope you guys will stick around because this is a series that I think a lot of people will enjoy if you're looking for a good romance. So, kind of to start this off, what I like about the series actually, first of all, is that each book can totally work as a standalone, and it picks like a set couple. Yes, it briefly mentions other people in the Haven Point area, but it gives you just enough background on certain people that are important that you kind of catch up and you know what's happening, and then it's all about the main couple. Otherwise, if you continue reading, everybody kind of gets intertwined and it builds on each other. So I first read the 5th book, which was Snowfall and Haven Point, and really enjoyed that one too. And so when this one showed up on my doorstep, thanks to Little Bird publicity, I was over the moon. I was so excited to continue on with another character. And this one, we follow Katrina, who is like, her whole family is in law enforcement, except for her, she's a school teacher. And so we get to follow her in this town as she comes back for her sister's wedding. She has been away in Colombia. So we get more of her story, why she's in Colombia, what she's doing back, all this good stuff. And then her kind of crossing paths with this guy named Bowie. He has a little brother that he just found out about named Milo, and they're having this situation in the store. Milo is autistic, and he's basically having a meltdown in the store when Kat goes over and kind of tries to diffuse the situation, seeing that Bowie's like, just over his head in this moment. And as we kind of start to unfold the story and figure things out, Bowie has just found out about his little brother and just taken him in. And so, yeah, it kind of throws you right in, and the three of them basically start to get intertwined and connected, and we start to see this really great relationship form between all of them. But what I loved the most was Milo. Watching him go from somebody who was so extremely frustrated and angry and having meltdowns like constantly, not able to like communicate and have these just crazy outbursts, to someone that was learning to control himself, starting to communicate and get things like his point across, interacting with other kids his age as well as people, like to going to like no meltdowns. So watching his like transformation was really amazing, and it gave you like, or at least gave me a more like eye-opening experience, because I have dealt with some kids that have autism, but not a lot, and I don't know a lot about it. So I think being able to see the way that Katrina was so patient, so kind and loving, and like, I mean, mostly just a lot of patience on her end, and getting him to open up, feel safe, and just, just to feel loved. And I think that was such an important thing. And seeing a lot of kids that have special needs kind of referenced in this book was something that was really neat and unexpected. So like I said, I loved the relationship between Milo and Kat. I thought it was very heartwarming and really like special and beautiful, and I loved how much of it was kind of centered around their relationship. And then you have Bowie and Kat, who have this romance together, and yet from the beginning you kind of get that, yes, they were attracted to each other, but it didn't seem like there was a lot of kind of further connection or anything other than just their physical attraction. And so I felt like it needed to be a little bit stronger, because we start to see them kind of fall in love and things play out, and she's kind of fighting it, trying to push him away, and he's finally starting to open up, and you start to see that he's been very guarded all his life. So it's great to see him open up, but you kind of get frustrated with her because she was so open beforehand and then started being more guarded. And so anyway, it's like a crazy little thing, and it ended up, wasn't my favorite romance out of the series so far that I've read, which is 2 books, obviously, but you see a couple romances in between, and so it wasn't my favorite one by any means. until the very end. Of course, they just end up going head over heels, and it was amazing at that point, but I wanted more of that build up to that point where you really see them fall in love more with each other than just some of the physical attraction that they had, and I just needed a stronger connection, you know, to really make it feel like they were in love. So these books to me feel like they have a much slower pace, which is actually okay because I feel like that's kind of how the small town kind of like vibes are, and I feel like Haven Point generally probably runs a little bit slower than like a crazy busy city. So I actually think the slower pace totally fits with the setting, which is amazing, the way that they describe the lakes and the rivers and the mountains and just the town and the people. Like, I love this cozy little place and I want to go there. I want to go to Haven Point. Like, how amazing is this town that I fall in love with it every single time, and it's just described so well and so beautifully. So overall, this plays with a lot of love and how it's unconditional, you know, having faith and trusting and overcoming these hardships of your past and learning to accept that and everything like that. So I thought these themes were so great. I really enjoyed it. I gave this 4 stars, and like I said, if you're looking for a really good romance, something that's very similar to like Lifetime movie-ish, and definitely has me excited for the next book. I believe the 7th one is coming out in the fall, so I'm so excited to continue on, and I have added 1 through 4 into my Amazon cart. I definitely need to pick it up and continue and just finish the series and be caught up, because this is a series I know I'm gonna love and adore. And yeah, so 4 stars for this one. Alright, you guys, so like I said, I just love Haven Point. I love the small town like feel of it all. I love the descriptions and the romance, and I almost feel like this one's definitely more of like a family kind of romance, because it's not just Kat and Bowie, there's Milo, and so I like that aspect. I like the whole special needs side of things. It's very interesting, and I really enjoyed it. Again, 4 stars. There's a link below to where you can pre-order, so if you guys are interested, definitely pick it up. I can also put the link down there to Snowfall and Haven Point if you guys are interested in that full review. What else? If you guys, I know you guys can't read this right away, but if you guys have any questions about it or this series, I'll do my best to answer, so comment below, or just let me know in general if you guys are going to pick this up, or if you've read anything else by RaeAnne Thayne, because I have not, except for her Haven Point series, and I'm obsessed with it, so I'm probably going to have to look into some other of her work. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.